The only person that's finna stop me is me. But once I overcame that fight, can't nothing stop me. I can't die. I'm immortal.
Rejected, neglected, I feel disrespected. They told me go left, I didn't learn the right lessons. Been hard on my grizzle, my hustle got deadly. Y'all rap about shit I done murdered already. Ain't changing my image, focused on my vision. Hard-headed, don't listen, fake love, I ain't with it. This path I'm committed, slip up but ain't tripping. My mind always spinning, ain't talking about vision. Just run me, my digits go broke, I ain't limping. It ain't come to me, so I had to go get it. I came from a city with niggas, it's vicious. The love be fictitious, see hate from a distance. It made me a fighter, got pushed to my limits. I took a few L's and then got so discouraged. With God as my witness, from whence I was forged. No Golden Gate Bridge, but I came back a warrior. I came back immortal, invincible even. My faith is much higher than what you believe in. They wanted me gone on my soul, I ain't leaving. Spoke life into every verse you receiving. My music lives on when my bones turn to dust. There's power in words, so bitch you should hush. My mind overflowing in lyrical floods. Fuck building an art, you gon' need you a sub. I rose through the pavement, I stand on my morals. Been stabbed in the heart, now my scars are enormous. I took all your stones and created a fortress. Been fighting off demons that constantly torment my mind, and my thoughts are a little abnormal. Been crossing out squares that won't fit in my circle. Can't kill what I said, and this verse is eternal. With God on my side, I can't die, I'm immortal. Creation, destruction, the cosmos erupting. My mind kicked off track of the train I'm conducting. Came out of the dungeon, stepped into corruption. Don't know who to trust, how the fuck I'ma function. This deity trapped in this skin that I live.
The officials are ready. The fighters are in the ring, and they are ready. So for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble! Introducing first and world championship titles in a record 8 different weight division, guarantees his place in the Hall of Fame. He's recognized and known the world over as the people's champion.
My name is D-Nice. My name is D-Nice. My name is D-Nice. Taking out your suckers and yeah, and you don't stop.
Oh, guess who's back like cook crack? Yeah, it is I, your favorite light-skinned guy. Today is October 1st, 2023. I don't think y'all heard me. Today is October 1st, 2023. Make this day like it's your last one. You hear me? I don't think y'all understand what I be saying when I give y'all this. It's a day you never been in before, a day you never been again. So why act like it? Why act like you got all this time? You really don't. But anyway, I digress. We had a few good topics, but we're going to get to them because we need to get to them. It needs to be spoken about, and it needs to be understood that when you come around here, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? We need you over here, baby. It's TMax_network on YouTube. So go ahead, give your boy a follow. Turn on that notification by ringing that bell. All right. And for all those that's got business interests, want some advertisement? We got you. Want a sponsor? We got you. Want to be a content creator? We got you. New panelists? We got you. But all you got to do is email us at tmaxnetworkllc@gmail.com. That is tmaxnetworkllc@gmail.com. Other than that, we got you. So, let me tell y'all, it's going down today. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a fun one. It's a lot of fun. You hear me? It's my sister from another mister. She's here. And we're going to have a discussion. My thing is, I saw a tweet. It's my phone. I want people to understand how this really bothered me. The hell is my phone? I had to get over here. All right, read this tweet to y'all. Because it drove me to a point where I'm like, we need to have this discussion today. And I wanted to have it from a place I hold no bias. And I needed to be understood because one thing I know, the message that I have for women, it's not going to go across. So I had to go pull one of my women up to deliver a message that runs kind of similar to mine. It corresponds, but it differs just a little bit. So, in this message of encouragement, of holding standard, of keeping your ground, let me give you this tweet. I sit here and I read this. This tweet said from this guy, the tweet that he tweeted originally was, "Stop accepting drinks from men you don't like. Women really are broke bozos." The woman then quoted to this tweet. She says, "I declined to drink from someone I wasn't interested in, and one of his friends snickered and his eyes went vacant. I apologized and then accepted the drink. He spent the rest of the night telling me I was glad he took the drink because he would have blacked out on me for embarrassing him." Now, I then took the tweet and I said, let me be the bad guy. I hate that she took the drink after all. Rejection is a part of life. Please stop taking drinks from people you do not know. Men, stop offering drinks for discussion, sex, and whatever the fuck else you want. Get some social skills. A simple hello is sufficient. Now, women are chiming in out of their fear. My at is my at. There you go, right there. Yeah, right there. That's my at. All of this is avoidable. Ladies, if you're in a bar, somebody has a drink for you, you don't know them, simply say, I don't drink. Or I will take a water. And you will see that bartender grab a bottle, open it, or reach down and grab the sprout and pour you a water. That is safeguarding yourself. You are in public. There was a book that Paris Hilton written, and I found it, particularly at the time the book was released. I thought it was odd that Paris said, "You will not find a picture of me holding a drink in public." So shit. Challenge accepted. I went digging. I'm all in images. I found, them kind of pictures before I ever found her with a drink in her hand in public, which was odd. Which I thought was extremely odd. Appreciate you. I don't know why I won't let you see who it is, but I think it is who I think it is. So salute to you for that. But I found that particularly odd that was the case. So now I'm gonna bring up my lady influencer, my sister from another mister, the one and only Boss Diva herself. Look at this. Ain't been this many light-skinned people on this channel.
Can I get a welcome?
Ain't been that many light-skinned people on this channel in a minute. You know what I'm saying?
Rolling out of retirement on this one.
We see you on the video on the intro video. But however, welcome. It's good to see you. It's good to have you.
It's good to see you too.
I needed you for a reason because here I've been working different niches and trying to pull people in from every facet to drive traffic, to grow this dynamic channel, to really get the various messages out there, even a little slight entertainment if need be.
Okay. But
this one particularly, like I said, it was about women taking drinks from men whom they do not know that's being offered. They don't know you drink unless they see you drinking, which is one. That I understand. So you're not really safe on that. The next best thing that I could think of, if you had been drinking and somebody offered you a drink, you could say, "Well, I've had my limit. I'm done." Right?
Well, it also depends on the environment that you place yourself in. So if someone offers you a drink, yes, you can like, you know what? Instead of a drink, I will take some water. But that is still accepting an invite, no matter how you put it.
Well, the water is a lot safer bet. I'm gonna tell you why.
I mean, it's we get it, but most of the time it's not going to stop at
No, it's not going to stop a lot. It's not going to stop a lot of
like
the
water. Okay,
Absolutely not. But however, it is a safer bet because why? Water don't cost shit.
it costs
That
you
damn-
$5, depending on where you at.
Depending on where you at. Absolutely. For the most part, here's a glass. Have at it. Or
But it still sparks the engagement of a conversation, though.
it does, and that's why even in public, for the most part, in certain places, I won't drink or won't hold a drink.
Well, like I said, it depends on the environment that you're in. Are you in an environment for someone to ask you or offer you a drink? Is that where you? Because most women I know, they'd be like, "Oh man, he offered me a drink." You know, it's like that became like a social norm. We've had people pay for drinks. We don't even know who they are. Say, gentlemen over there, pay for drinks for your table. Or this person over here asks, "What was your last drink?" They wanted us to re-up your drink. I'm not even done this one, and I'm getting another one sent to me. No matter what it was, they find out and they ask and they offer.
I've had women offer or send drinks over, right? But you know the thing about that is,
no, take these back. Take this back. You know what? I take a water, but
no, not even that. I would say what I would do. I'd grab that very drink they sent over, raise the glass, and I'd put it down. Right. I would finish my then current drink.
But
my rude ass would leave. Let me tell you why.
It depends. Look, I don't care what nobody says. It depends on if you are attracted to the person that purchased the drink.
I don't give a fuck.
I don't care what nobody says. I don't care if you're off and you see this person and they looking like fine wine and they purchase you a drink, you at least want to thank them.
See, this is why I wanted my sister up here so we can have this discussion. Let me tell y'all something. Alcohol is alcohol. Okay.
Yeah, but manners still exist.
Alcohol is alcohol. It is a chemical. Listen, she talking about manners. You consume manners completely different from the way you consume alcohol.
Yeah, but you still want to thank the person. You still it's an invite into your space. That's what it is. Offering a drink. So if I decide to decline this drink that this person who never even approached me sent to my table, like, only way I would decline it is if someone other than a bartender brought it over.
Who
are you?
Let me explain why. As a man that doesn't get sloppy drunk, don't get tipsy in public, none of that shit, right?
Right.
One, alcohol is still a strong chemical substance. And I don't do shots. I ain't in a rush to feel nothing, none of that shit. However, when you go out to public places, you don't know who is who, regardless of the environment.
Nope.
Because you don't know who is connected to who. You don't know who owes somebody a favor, and we don't know what the hell that favor could or could not be.
You don't know what upon crossing the street, upon entering the store, you don't know.
Right, we don't know. So at the end of the day,
you just don't know.
The safest bet is
an environment. If you're out in an environment, having a social environment that's involving drinks, it is almost to be expected that someone will either offer you a drink offer to pay for a drink,
Uh-huh.
offer you to taste a drink.
Uh-huh.
That's just what happens socially if you put
So,
yourself in the environment.
remember I said that you are in society, but you're not a part of society. See, those societal norms is it is generous that you accept that drink and you enjoy it. And then you wake up 5 counties over with your goddamn legs spreaded east and west. You can't remember shit, and that's not cool.
Mm-mm.
Societal norms will preach to you, be kind, be cordial, accept that drink. I, on the other hand, will tell you, fuck society and their norms, because their normalities do not fit your life path.
I'm definitely not saying that it's okay to be accepting drinks from any and everybody. I'm definitely not saying that.
So,
but you do know it's a conversation starter, it's an interest breeder. That's
you know what else?
You
know what else? You know what else is a conversation starter?
Hi, how are you?
Yeah, goddamn right. That cost. No, it don't matter because hello is accepted everywhere. Hello is accepted everywhere. Hello is accepted everywhere. Gentlemen, understand this, fellas. It didn't cost you nothing. You ain't have to make it. You ain't have to buy it. You ain't have to put a down payment on it. How you doing? Hello. Nothing. Get the same damn results than you would for send another drink. Send another one. Send another one.
Go to the movie theater then. Or go to a fair. Matter of fact, go to a science exhibit. But don't go to a bar. Don't go to a club. Don't go to a lounge. Don't go anywhere alcohol is being served.
Listen.
It's an environmental thing. If you go somewhere in a certain environment, those actions, they begin since the beginning of time. It's not like it's going to change all of a sudden. There not be a kind gesture. It's
not a kind gesture.
We all spoke with our grandparents, aunties, uncles, whomever. We even watched it on TV.
That's not a kind gesture.
Growing up. The first thing we saw, even growing up, is, hey, that nice gentleman over there sent you a drink, paid for your drink.
And guess what? Right there. Stop right there. How the fuck you know he's nice?
We don't know.
No, exactly. Now it's time to question anything and everything in the room. How the fuck you know he's nice? What's nice about him?
I'm gonna say this again. Your environment is set up for certain actions to take place. If you don't want someone offering to purchase a drink, or if you're skeptical of offering a drink that's being purchased for you or handed to you, don't be at a bar. Don't go to a lounge. Don't go to a club, because those are places where drinking is a social in the part of the environment. It's going to happen. Now, if you decline and say, you know what, no, thank you, because I've done that before. No, thank you. There's nothing wrong with. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that.
Don't just go crazy, motherfucker. I don't drink. I'm a Christian.
You shouldn't be out there with. So you out with your girls, and you the only one with a Sprite.
You damn right. You damn right.
The first thing I noticed, if we all out, everybody got a drink in their hand, and somebody got a bottle of water, something they won't drink. I'm like, they must be on antibiotics. That's the first thing. Why are you out here at a bar? Why you out here at a lounge and you don't want to drink?
Listen,
but it's like I don't think that's the issue. Safety is it should be at the top tier of most importance when we're out. So that's why we don't suggest that we go out.
Honestly, I'm gonna be real with you. I think it's relatively rude to offer anybody a drink in public. One, because you don't really know if they're drinking, and even if somebody told you that they're drinking, you can't take that word for anything either. Then particularly when it comes to women, women get pregnant. you shouldn't be offering no damn woman no drink in public, particularly because you don't know her situation. Hell, she might not even be aware of it just yet. So then you wonder why little Ray Ray out here bugging the hell out because, you know, Mr. Tim decided he wanted to buy your mama a drink.
If that's the case, why don't people go volunteer in the school system? Make sure all our children be all they can be. Like, they don't care. But they don't even care.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm just saying for the fact of the sake of the discussion, I would like to see women decline these drinks. And I, in other hand, would also like to see men stop sending or expecting these drinks for a gateway discussion, for sex, for company, for what, just a simple hello. Because it works.
Let me ask you this right here. Like most men, the men I've had discussions with, they are skeptical just to say hello because of the reaction they get from women.
Rightfully
so. It's so like most of the time when men, even the first thing that I notice, they always want to showcase or show off the reason why they should be the chosen one. They start off with their attributes. They start off with their assets. They start off with their value and benefit to you. You know, get with me. You know, I can show you something that you ain't never seen before. Oh, you see that right there? That's me. That's my car.
Oh, word?
Yeah. Oh, okay. You know, they wear flashy watches or they pull out knots of money. Like that's how men showcase themselves. And then as a woman, women like shiny objects.
True. True. Like, men do too.
They like, I mean, men do too. But they already approached a shiny object that was looking the part. She had on the right outfit. Her hair was whatever. She was very appealing to his eye. Now, to proclaim that object, he got to smell good. He got to attract her. And most of the time, it's showcasing that he has value, which value is also money.
Also, okay. Are you saying that the drink is a part of the hunt?
Yes.
See, that's another reason why you guys need to put down the drink.
Because we a lot of people, some people, when you're out, they classify the drink with the caliber. They say, "Oh, what are you drinking?" That's the first thing. Hey, what are you drinking? If it's a trash drink, you're like, "Why are you drinking that? Who drinks? It's like, who drinks that?" You know, if it's all bottom shelf, you be like, dang, it's like, who goes out to drink broke? you don't have no money and you go here to the bar.
You say who goes out to drink broke?
A lot of people do.
90+%.
But that would be my forte.
You wanna know why? If they were not broke, one thing that rich people and wealthy people do best at most is they spend the less to get the max. So why are you spending the max to get the less?
Because it's a hunt. It's not just for the drink. Because I can drink, or anyone can drink at home with a private bar, fully stocked, without having to share with the world, with overpricing and watered. They don't have to do any of that. So it's an environment that people place themselves in. So if you say, you know, I want someone to pay for my meal, or I want someone to pay for my drink, you show up in your best looking outfit. You show up looking the part. You don't show up on the half. You don't show up like I tried it. You show up looking good, smelling good, and appealing.
All right. So we got some alcohol prominence in SA. Approximately 90% of SA was perpetuated by an acquaintance and the victim involving alcohol. Mm-hmm. About 43% of SA of the events involve alcohol use by the victim. 69% involve alcohol by the perpetrator.
Have we all been
lose,
taught since
lose,
grade school?
lose.
Since grade school, say no to drugs, kids. Say no to alcohol. We've been taught this already. People know once you go out here and they just probably don't think it'll happen to them. But you already know what's possible. It's just part of being a mature adult. If that's what you want to engage in, it's part of being a mature adult. And for those who decide to not be mature about the situation, unfortunately,
So people are more inclined to, I'm going to continue to have a good time than versus being safe.
Oh, yes, unfortunately.
Somebody tweets and says, I can tell if you're disagreeing. I can't tell if you're disagreeing with her or not, but you realize it would be actually dangerous for her not to accept the drink. ? If you don't accept the drink, you leave. He not finna unleave that unaccompanied drink that he purchased to trail you. If y'all notice this.
No, it doesn't work like that.
Because he wants somebody else to get the drink.
If you humiliate or embarrass someone, there can be a lot of repercussions to that. So there is a way to politely decline. And the politely decline is basically saying, thank you, I appreciate it. You might engage in a little small talk, but the politely decline is never drinking a drink at all, but you thank them for it.
This is the damning thing of the situation, is that there is a way out. You don't have to accept the drink. She then tweets again that one of the friends tells the bartender to keep giving this one the drinks because she's the after party. Now, that could have been avoided if you just left. Granted, you have a phone. Hit them 3 numbers, 911.
Granted, most people who are out are seeking a date, a mate.
I get it.
What they're out for. So you will say, you know what? I don't like the fact that he offered to buy me some drinks, girl. Come on, let's go. Not happening. Not happening.
Guess what? We know why. We know why it's not happening. We know why it's not happening. Because it's better to have fun than it is to be safe.
Okay. It's legally a bartender's job to watch over his patrons.
To a degree.
It's legally their job. They have to, if they see something suspect, they have to report it. They have to say something. If they see, if they see, but who has to keep pouring the drinks? They do.
Exactly. So the chances of them seeing.
So if you never find out what happens with this person, and she gets upset because somebody offered to pay for her drink, come on, let's go. We getting out of here. It does not mean that that's going to end there, because the conversation or the interaction has already been started. It's already been started with the drink. So on the way out, do you know how many times us women get grabbed by the arm? I purchased that drink for you. You're not going to drink it? Do you know how often that happens? A lot. You can be in a parking lot and then, yeah, that was me. You leaving now? Yeah, I don't really drink. Well, what you out here doing then?
Minding my damn business. Being a United States citizen. The freedom rights to travel, motherfucker. What else you think?
I've been out personally, and I chose not to have a drink. I did have Sprite, okay? But when I got offered the drink, I chose not to drink it, but I said thank you. And the reason was, I'm like, hold up, you. Thank you. I didn't see it being prepared. I don't really know you. Thank you for the kind gesture. That was my reasoning. You know, I didn't even say, "Oh, I'm offended." How you know what I'm drinking? I mean, because obviously I'm drinking something clear. You don't know what that is.
No, you don't.
So, right. So I didn't take it as an assumption that you were trying to be rude or disrespectful. Is the environment that we're in, and that's how you figure we should interact. That gave you courage, if I accepted it, to even speak to me, to say hello. Because you know how women act. You already know. He walks up, oh, excuse me, or whatever. Man, you could have said, excuse me, a little nicer than that.
So
women in those environments, a lot of times they have those twos, and I've seen them.
Right, we get all that, but it still comes down to the point of your ass not having that drink. Why? Because you don't know the bartender, even though the bartender may be legally obligated to do. Hold on, wait. But even though, although the bartender is legally obligated to report what he sees, right? But that don't mean that he's going to be morally obligated to not. Oh, my guy isn't here. He's in the building. You got that extra $1,000 for me? Which one you want to get this here magic drink tonight?
I just want to tell you this: if you want to put all women in boxes or cages,
that's not a box nor a cage.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Because it pretty much limits where you can go to socialize.
No, it doesn't. No,
it doesn't mean that you have to go out and have a drink every time you go out. It doesn't mean
that's not what that does.
But we could be somewhere having doing a paint and sip, and someone pay for your wine. How many times we could be in the McDonald's line, and the person before you will purchase your meal, pay it.
That's not the same thing. That is not the same thing. No,
it's
almost my ass. That is so far from the same thing.
If you're talking about someone doing something and you don't know,
McDonald's got them cameras in there waiting to fire somebody's ass. Please show me the cameras for the night crew at the bar that has always been in place that says, "Hey, bro, we saw what you did to that woman's drink."
It's supposed to be,
but it doesn't happen that way because why?
We have
a lot of clubs in America are pop-ups. There's not a true security obligation there. There's just not. Think about this. How many clubs have you seen that was at this one spot and it always had a different damn name?
Different name, same owner?
No, or it could be. Sometimes that does happen. Sometimes that does happen
in several places. I've definitely even looked into
what I'm saying is you being out socializing is that doesn't mean you have to succumb to something because it's there, right? I have to succumb to this environment because I'm in it.
To a bar or a lounge. Don't even go to a wine.
No, who put people in boxes now? I ain't saying
you're the one who's saying that. You can go.
I'm saying don't take the drink from random men you don't know. That's a safe bet. You have no interaction. You don't know him. You don't know the person behind the bar. You don't know what type of relationship or strange things that they've gotten to.
Nope, you really don't. And you also don't know the person you're passing in Walmart either. You don't know the person who walked into you at the park, and you don't know the person who kind of grabbed your hand in the mall. You don't know those people.
Yeah, that's not the same thing.
It's close enough.
No, you're talking completely different. I'm talking direct interaction. You're talking potential harm.
No.
Yes, you are. If you said you don't know the person you're walking by at Walmart.
You don't.
The person walking by me at Walmart isn't sending the damn cashier to come meet me in the tool aisle saying, "Hey, that guy with that maroon shirt and that red hat, hey, you ask him what he's drinking tonight. It's on me." That's not what he's doing.
What's the other thing they had back in the day? Anthrax. You know what? Real quick, what are you talking about?
You're reaching now. You're reaching. Get out of here. You're reaching.
I'm not reaching. I'm just saying it's part of the social experience.
No,
I am saying that, like, take precaution. Use your intuition. We know when something's a little off, We know we can.
My whole thing about it is just, but they're not, because you want to know why? It's best to just be in the moment and just have this fun, and then all of a sudden you wake up.
I mean, you can't be an idiot out here having fun now.
Well, that's what's responding right now.
I'm sorry for that. I mean,
that's what's responding, because the whole thing is this.
The best education is experience.
If
not someone to sit up here.
If I was to say,
don't news, you got the news.
I'm not saying don't get into a car.
You've been educated in grade school since grade school. I'm not education saying, out here. People still do what they want to do.
So I'm not saying don't get in cars because people in cars have wrecks. No, I'm not saying that.
Oh, I'm saying don't get in cars because you don't know they're gonna take you.
No, the car ain't gonna drive off by itself.
You don't know where they're gonna take you.
Listen, we're talking about you operating the vehicle, not somebody else.
You don't know. You don't know if you get in the car with somebody and your passenger turn around and say they don't want to go left, they want to go right.
Well, guess what? You open the door and you say you have a good evening.
You just don't know. Like literally, you just don't know.
But the thing of what I'm saying is the direct situation that you are affected by immediately in the presence of a moment of a decision making. Be aware, because my whole situation is this. Can a drink be considered as a nice gesture? Absolutely. You can give anybody anything. Hell, you can send them the skull from their enemy and say, I did this for you. That doesn't mean that's the right thing for you to receive it. Because what's going to happen is your ass going to get picked up for having your enemy skull, and you ain't the one to do the thing you did.
My point is, who says that you have to drink it?
That's the point. But
you have to drink it.
You don't have to accept it, because you accepting it is just as bad. This is how you get that. I know you saw me. I know you saw me. I know you saw me. I know you saw me.
A man's ego is very sensitive. Very sensitive. We know this. So as a woman, he spends his money on you, and you turn around, you're like, why are you doing this? Or anybody asks you to buy me, I can buy my own drink. What's that attitude? You're like, dang, that's why I couldn't just walk up and say hi to you. Just like that. So if you get offered a drink, it's nice to say, oh, hey, thank you. And with conversation, you can decline any further action taking place. You can say, you know what? I think you're nice, but I don't see this working. But thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Listen, if you're now, what you just said was some shit that would really destroy somebody's ego, because you gave them enough.
No, because it's private.
No.
It's a private conversation. So
you're still dismissing the psychology. What you did by giving them the moment, the opportunity, the time, that is a sign that, hey, no,
you gave them the closure too. You say, you know what?
No, you didn't.
I think that was nice of you.
You know what? Me and you have a mutual friend, and they said some shit similar to what you just said, but just on the reverse side. Mm-hmm. We know what that situation is going to be.
I am not painting the perfect picture. I'm not.
No, you're not at all. Because
no, not at all. But I am.
Thank you.
I am a woman, and I'm understanding of this scenario. It's easier to tell a man no, thank you. I mean, I don't like touching people, but I will lean in and say.
But you didn't just say no, thank you. You took the drink and said, "I'm sorry, but I did it." Don't take the drink.
He will know enough, because if I don't drink the drink, he will ask, well, are you going to drink it? I said, no. And I slide it back to him. But the first gesture, it wasn't, I ain't drinking that. It ain't, no, thank you. It's like, oh, wow, I appreciate that. But
I listen. This is why I've been like, man, we need to
it's like, you got to do the sandwich thing. You got to say thank you.
You are saying it is best for
not
you
drink
to go,
it.
It is best for you to go get next to the person that is potentially the harmist.
If you just say thank you, it's not. That's it. What's wrong with saying thank you?
What's wrong? Because you're getting in the environment more. You're getting close. You're giving them. You just talk about the access. If you know what this is? This is called the danger zone. You know what the danger zone means? It means I can do this. Touch all on you. You don't get in the danger zone.
You don't get it.
You know, you don't get in the danger zone.
You don't get it.
No, you don't get it. You don't go near someone to say thank you, but no thank you.
No, you're not.
Hey, what you mean you ain't gonna take my drink? No.
That happens.
Yes. Mm-hmm. You wanna know why? Because you got in the danger zone. Stay out of the danger zone.
No. You being respectful and being polite, it should not be out of range. Some people don't know how to. It's like it's a proper way to say no. And my proper way of saying no is thank you for the kind gesture. Right. But at this time, I don't want this. But I don't say it. I just slide it to the side. Thank you for the kind gesture.
Take that advice.
It's going well.
Let me tell you what. Let me tell you what I did.
But I appreciate it.
Let me tell you what I did. When women sent me drinks, I didn't even bother to try to figure out the scenario, the situation, or even try to.
It's a difference. You have women.
I left.
Women
you wanna know why?
Typically follow a man out of the club or
don't matter. Don't matter if she did or she didn't.
A man will follow a woman. You know how many times I get grabbed?
Okay. Here's the situation. You leaving, having a general head start versus you going in reverse to get into the danger zone.
It be even the people who ain't sent a drink over. Oh, you leaving too so soon? Oh man, yeah. Even have like 5 people. You on your way out the door. 5 people then grabs you. Leaving so soon?
You know what?
I'm sorry. I gotta go. Is this what go on with women? This what happens.
Guess what? If those are the places that you're going to and you can't even walk, I would have to reassess my situations of where I go and visit. It sounds like a nun, a mosque, or somewhere else is somewhere where I would need to be. Because if I can't go into a place and every time I'm in a place, I'm in danger zone, I need to not be there. Because me being in the parking lot in my car with my seatbelt on and my windows rolled up is I'm in the danger zone. I need not.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. It is the environment you place yourself in. If you want to have something social amongst friends, drink at home. Simple as that. But if you're out on a hunt or to meet a mate or just want to network with people, you're going to have to learn how to deal with these situations. And unfortunately, as a woman, and if you're an attractive woman or attractive man, somebody is going to offer you a kind gesture, or someone is going to want to get your number to follow up with you. Sometimes they even walk you to your car. So stop! Don't get away from me.
Exactly. I don't know you. I don't know you. Let go of my purse.
But that's why we have more than you don't go out by yourself. We have our group, our friends.
And even in those situations, right? Because the encouragement that's coming from your group and your friend, oh girl, take that drink. He may not be all that, but at least he can buy her a drink. Or, oh girl, he look good. Take that drink. See what he talking about. No, listen, let me tell you something. As a person that worked firmly close with alcohol and alcohol vendors, you don't understand alcohol. First things first. Most Americans anyway are consuming the shit incorrectly. Okay. That's the first thing. Then when you do it publicly in a mass group of people who are consuming it incorrectly, as well as you're consuming it incorrectly, and you got that one little idiot, that one little strange ass Jeffrey Dahmer type boy sitting up there watching and taking numbers of how many times and how many drinks you didn't have. That's 2. It's 7:30. Wait, okay, that's 3 and it's 7:45. Oh, she stopped drinking. No, I'm gonna send it. Bartender, give that one a drink. Yeah, the light skin with the braids. Yeah, I like her. She's pretty. And the bartender might be like, "No, nigga, you strange. Get on." And then all of a sudden, he's like, "I'll make it worth your while. What's your cash app? $600." Oh shit! Hey! What you want? I'm gonna pour her whatever you need me to pour her. Like that. Those situations are very well real. And all I'm saying is, while out in public, you're not obligated to take the drink from anybody. You are obligated, however, to keep your soul intact. Which means you do not go get in the confines of the goddamn fool that bought you a drink that you don't want.
You don't have to be so close to the person to say thank you. A thank you could just be a nod. What do you mean? You ain't gotta be all up. You know what? I just came over here to thank you for the drink that you sent me. It don't happen like that. You just say, thank you. A nod or
let me tell you something.
Something.
When I did that nod or raised that glass and I set it down to leave, you know what happened? The women then made them ways to that table. I checked out. This is what happened. I'm gonna tell you something. I used to bartend the M Lounge downtown Houston.
I'm lost though. Like people actually go out to mingle with people. People go out to get to know people. You telling people don't go out?
No, I'm not saying don't go out. I'm saying don't accept something from somebody you don't know.
We already know that.
But they don't. They clearly don't know.
We know this, but
the man sit there and said the woman sit there and said the bartender was told by one of the friends, keep the drinks pouring on this one. She's the after party. You want to know why he said that? Because she took the first one.
And it's still up to her as a responsible adult to say no.
You know what else?
Have her limit.
You know what else was before that? Because I already said, don't take the drink.
Everybody is not a bad person. Everybody is not a Jeffrey whoever.
It don't matter. It don't matter. You know you said it right here.
You got to understand you said in those environments. That is what they're looking for.
You said in agreements with me, a hello is sufficient.
Oh yeah, it is.
So why the fuck am I trying to send you something over? Oh, listen, this is talk about red flags. That's a red flag. If anything, a man was to send over to a woman in public, it should not be a drink. It shouldn't.
It depends on the environment that you are in. How many times I say that? It
don't matter. You can blame me
if you're at Applebee's and somebody orders you some wings, that is the same thing. The gentleman or the wing.
That's not the same thing.
He offered and paid for these extra wings to be sent to your table.
Wait. Let's look right here and see the assaults of wings that have taken place. Let's find the database of wings.
It's not the same evidence.
No. We're going to find the database of wings that somebody woke up 2 states over and multiple DNAs from wings.
You're basically saying people need to be more cautious when you're out drinking.
Absolutely.
Right. You're not talking about the relationship building in an environment where drinks are being served.
There is no relationship building where alcohol is being served. Let me tell you something. Let me know.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. No,
yes,
it's not.
Is.
No, the hell it's not. Let me tell you something. If you ever hear 2 people, I first met her when she turned up that whiskey and I sent over gin and vodka and I said, I want that one.
Yeah.
You know right then and there, neither one of them got their teeth by the age of 38.
That ain't true.
No, it's very true.
That's not true. Where you get your stats from?
No. I know.
All the time. Like, I haven't been out drinking in a long time. Like,
but I'm saying if alcohol is the initiation of your relationship, you cannot survive without it.
That is not true.
Okay.
That is so not true.
We just read.
So not true.
We just read the reports. 90%. 90% of assaults. What makes you think the success rate of a relationship is better?
question again?
She been drinking already, y'all. So
I had me some quality H2O, and I'm just sitting up here and I'm still saying
that's what I got. Good old
okay.
water.
So what's the alternative then? If she turns down the drink,
listen,
from this gentleman, from this
you got a
from
phone.
this man who she don't know that the bartender prepared to send to her.
You have a phone. You got a cousin. You got a brother. You got an uncle. You got a nephew. You got a son. You got somebody that you could call. If you can't call them, call the police. That don't make no sense. If you that scared of turning down a drink, then the next time I definitely need not to be here.
It's not about being.
No, it is about because you said it has to be because you like if I turn down this drink, I'm gonna be followed.
It's a possibility.
So guess what? You scared.
No, it's life.
Nigga, call the cops.
Whoop. I'm about to ask you what planet you on, but you're on the same one called Earth. But
no, I'm not, because the earth I live on, people can turn down drinks and go about their business. People can leave.
Yeah, they can.
And go about their business. People don't go and interact with people that are trying to give them something.
My point is this: when people are out, they want people, especially women. Women want to be offered drinks. If she's at a bar, a lounge, a club, a wine tasting, she wants someone to. The first thing a lot of women say is, "I don't want to pay for my own drinks."
Damn fool.
A lot of them say it. And then why do it become the argument when a man come over? If you got to buy,
because men have told y'all,
all of us are drinking.
Men have called and told y'all multiple times on plenty platforms, but y'all not listening to some of these psycho ass dudes out here. Money and time equate. If a dude spend his money, he is looking to get back something on his time that you wasn't there to equate on. So that your best bet is listen. Look, hey, my guy, hands up.
It's easier. It's easier to say. It's not difficult to say no. It's not difficult.
It's not difficult. Guess what? It's not difficult to call your brother, your uncle, your cousin.
It's already
your police neighbor. It's not difficult to call them because you'll make a post. Oh, you thirsty ass niggas is out here offering drinks, thinking you gonna get some. Why you posting? You scared? Call some fucking body. It don't make no sense.
It is a social norm.
That is not a social norm.
And
again,
you
are in society, but you're not a part of it. You don't have
the environment that you chose to put yourself in. I'm not saying that you should go around or anyone should go around accepting drinks from people that they don't know, especially if you do not see them being prepared.
You know what I find particularly strange? This is what I find particularly strange. I find it strange that swingers have more damn decency than random ass people at a bar. I find that so strange.
I don't know what to say.
I'm going to tell you why. I'm sitting there at this event and I'm thinking this is just some regular ass event. And there was this, I want to say she was about late 30s, early 40s, but very in shape woman.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, well, I hope to see you again, whatever. And she goes upstairs. Her husband comes and sits next to me, whom I do not know at the time this is her husband. And the man says to me, man, that woman really likes you. And I'm like, oh, she was really cool. No, I'm just giving her just compliments of being a kind human being for interacting with me in this event. Didn't know. He's like, yeah, you want to go upstairs and have a fun, have a round with my wife? Around with your wife? Why would I gotta go upstairs if we gonna drink? She can meet us all. We all go over here to the bar together. He says, no, not that type of round. I said, excuse me. He's like, a good old headbanging session. I say, he's like, well, let me put it to you. I want you to screw my wife. I said, no, man, I don't do wives. I'm sorry. I don't do wives. He said, oh, I'm so sorry, man. I apologize. Please forgive me. And he went on about his business. Now, later in life, about 15 years later, a woman invited me to some situation via DM. And I was like, nah, can't do that. I say it's too many questions that I have. That woman sends me a paragraph apologizing. I apologize, and I hope you don't think. And I say, no foul that was done. It's just that I have my questions, and that was it. And so, and like I say,
it sounds like inaction to me.
So this is the craziest thing ever. That a whole group of people who have been deemed demonized and whatever the case may be are the most respectful. But these people out here at these local bars and lounges, some damn fools.
How is that respectful?
Because I said no.
That was almost just like sending a drink to somebody.
I said no, and they apologized and said, you know what, please. I'm like, no, I just said no. You don't have to ask no forgiveness. I understood the situation. Clear as day.
Mm-hmm.
But they went on about their business. It was no, oh, that sucker ass didn't go want to try to get my name. Nothing. It ain't go no further than that.
It don't always turn out like that. It don't always.
But I'm saying in the event of it, to prevent it, you don't. If a person is sending a drink, that is a red flag to have a discussion. When we just sit here and agree that a simple hello is just as good. But women rather have a damn drink in their hand from a random stranger for some reason.
I'm not saying that is appropriate, but I am telling you what I am saying is if that's the environment that you were in, do not expect for it to not happen. How you handle it is according to you.
I'm not saying that.
It's bound to happen.
If you go somewhere where stairs are, somebody's gonna fall up or down them bitches. That's understandable. Exactly. What I'm saying is this: in the event that you are at a bar or a lounge or somewhere where alcohol is being served,
someone is more than likely going to offer you a drink.
If the event they offer you a drink just to have a discussion with you, nix that.
That is how some people. Okay, think about it. Okay, so if you are at an art exhibit, right? More than likely, someone is going to walk up to you and you're going to talk about art. If you're out at a bar,
that's why I don't go to art exhibits.
Someone's going to walk up and talk to you about alcohol.
And that's why I don't go to art exhibits, because I don't want to talk about art. It's offensive.
No matter where you are, open discussions start with a common ground.
Hello.
A common ground. And sometimes that icebreaker do not always start with the words hello.
You know what then? You're in the wrong place. Because if your first greeting is an object to intoxicate.
Sometimes it's not. Sometimes the word the introduction isn't hello. Have you ever seen people you in a line and that line is long and somebody be like, oh, do you come here often? Man, they move slow today. That is a conversation initiator.
That's a line.
It didn't start off with hello.
That is a line that people are standing in for an event or groceries for some other reason. Again,
and the conversation starts off as something common, something that they share.
But still, I have not sent that motherfucker a drink just to have a discussion.
It's the same. Okay.
I don't think you get what I'm putting down.
Gift giving.
I don't think
Have you ever gotten a gift from someone? You're like, oh wow, someone just gave me this nice gift, and you go around like, who gave me this? See, maybe that hasn't happened to you. I have.
I've come to my cubicle and had some shit on my desk and nobody said who the fuck it was, and guess what?
It went in the trash.
You goddamn right. You know exactly where it went.
If it was something edible, I probably wouldn't eat it. But if it's a gift, I think it's cute. I'm like, oh, this is nice. I had some lotions.
I am so trusting that I am distrusting. Do you understand what I'm saying? This is why I'm trying to get people to understand.
Oh, distrusting.
I am so trusting that I'm distrusting. I'm trusting people to be exactly who they are. So when I see things like that of a nature of a man sending over a drink, you know what that tells me about that man?
That he's being socially accepted.
That he's weak as shit and he don't know how to do the simplest things on earth.
It might be.
That's exactly what that is. Because the whole situation is, if I just want to discuss some things with you, right, regardless of what it is, religion, sex, jobs, business, whatever the case may be.
Hold up. Sometimes it don't even be alcohol as a drink. Somebody might say, you know, allow me to buy you your next drink. What would you like? It don't even be alcohol. You can say
see what you did right there? You were in the confines of the person and they asked you. They did that the correct way.
Ask you, sometimes they ask the bartender, what is she drinking? I would like to purchase her next
drink. You rude motherfucker. Get your ass up because you're asking all the wrong people. Go over there and ask that woman, hey, is it okay if I buy you a drink?
So you always had most confidence in the world to approach every woman.
If I was going to buy that heifer a drink, I didn't buy heifers no drink. I wasn't stupid.
What if
I said hello. My name is D. Nice to meet you.
And what if you bought her meal?
Why would I ain't buying no heifer, no random meal just because. Listen,
I'm just saying.
I'm telling you like this. To interact with people is simple. This whole thing of receiving gifts from random strangers, it comes at a cost. And that cost you don't know. So why are you willing to deal? You know what? Let me do this for you, right? For your domain. Let me do this for you. Your domain, where you're dwelling at, where you're living, right? And you say, hey, D, you know what? I'm gonna let this go, but you can rent this for me. All right, cool. Again, no mention of costs. Nothing's been. I was gonna rent it from you. It's ready to move in the whole nine. All right, cool. Yeah, cool. And I say, hey, it's been about 2 months. You ain't send me no information on what I need to pay. Oh, no, don't worry about it. I'm gonna send it to you in a couple of days. It'll be right there. Okay, cool. Then all of a sudden, I get my first bill. 200,000. What the hell? Whoa, hold on. You don't know the cost. You know there is one, but you don't know the cost. Rather, you can cover it or not. You should always be familiar with something. At the end of the day, taking a drink from somebody is crazy to me. Because why? Drinks are weak links way to have a discussion with you. I dare any nigga to come on here and tell me differently, regardless of your tax bracket and your education. I will bust your ass because you should be ashamed of yourself if you didn't get up off your ass to go ask this very simple. She should have said they asked the bartender. That's cool, but the person that's drinking is the one you should be asking. It's simple. If they say, no, I'm cool. Hey, have a good night. God bless. But motherfuckers are so scared of rejection, they find little sneaky tactics. This is why I tell people, don't accept drinks from people because you don't understand their fucking mind frame. Right. You don't understand the loopy shit that they already may be on. Even if they're calm, they still might be a little like, oh shit, wait a minute.
I'm just saying there is a process behind it. Like when you are in that type of environment, as I keep on mentioning, you should know that it's a very probable chance that that's going to happen.
That's not even up for discussion.
So you're saying
when in Rome, you be prepared to see
offering women drinks and Absolutely. Women stop taking the drinks.
Right, because there's a proper way. If you're not going to do it the proper way, going Niet, man, how you doing?
So the proper way is to
Niet,
walk up to this woman, say hello.
Hello, how you doing? It's good to see you. My name is D.
Nice to see
I'm
you.
not from here. I'm not. I know this sounds very cliche.
You try to establish some common ground.
Right. You establish, and then you say at that point,
at a bar,
I'm going to get myself a drink. Would you then like one? And then you allow them to order whatever that they're going to drink.
That is pretty much the.
No, it's not. No, it's not. You going to the fucking bartender or the waiter saying, "Hey, what is that person drinking?" That's not the same thing, because at that point they don't see the drink being made. They don't know that the drink is being made.
A lot of. I'm gonna put it like this. Sometimes what happens is they don't fix the drink just in case you decline it. They say that this person offered to make you a drink. Would you like to accept it? They don't be wanting to waste nothing.
Listen, them bartenders ain't thinking about that preparation shit, because if I'm living off tips, nigga, this drink is getting made. Whether you like it or not, whether somebody drinks it or not, you gonna pay for it, bitch. Because you want to know why? I'm only $50 short of paying my light bill tonight, and you in my pocket.
Basically, what I'm saying is, it's gonna be offered to you. It depends on how you accept it. And I think that you don't accept the drink that you have not seen being made, and it is better for the person to approach you, but not everyone is comfortable with rejection. And that's just honesty. Like I know people who wait a while just to even mention that they have a certain type of attraction to somebody. And when you're out in public, there's no guarantee that you're going to ever come across this person again. So, yeah, you might be nervous. Yeah, you might, try to catch eye contact or something like that. But the way things are going, we just know that that's going to happen. But just
if you are an adult and you're in the place and you know you're attractive, let's start right there. Ain't too many of you non-attractive motherfuckers getting no drinks tossed to y'all, so stop lying. In the event that you are offered a drink, understand you have the ability to say, "Hey, I'm cool. No, thank you." Whatever the case may be.
Right.
If you want to sell it, close it from there. Me personally, I'd fucking leave. Because then at that point, when you just sitting up there sending drinks over my way, and you ain't even bother to come and just say hello, that is a clear-cut sign that you are a fuck up. That is you failed at social skills in kindergarten, motherfucker. That is a clear-cut sign what that is. Because to make a friend is a simple interaction. To make an acquaintance is a simple interaction. Hell, even to make an enemy is a simple interaction.
Okay.
So why are you bypassing simplicity?
Let's focus on the solution. What do you think men and women should do other than sending a drink to engage in conversation or to avoid being rejected? What should they do?
One, understand rejection is a part of life. That's the first thing you need to do. You reject yourself for shit every day and don't even know it.
Okay. And for the women and men out there looking for a mate to stay in no type of environment.
If you're looking for a companion and you can't even walk up to somebody and introduce yourself, stop looking.
I'll put up some confidence, B.
Fuck your confidence. You ain't got none. That's why you need to stop looking. Because at that point, you're clearly looking for somebody to supplement the thing that you don't have within yourself.
Oh, gosh.
That's why you send the drinks over across the room, because you don't have confidence.
Right. Yeah. But I do agree that people should not be taking random drinks. I do agree with that. And men found another way to make that connection. Like I think that's what people think how you should connect for a person, especially in that environment. That's what they think is acceptable.
That's it. You
Just
know what
like
that was?
you hear music on and
You know what that
random-
was? That shit come from some single miserable motherfucker that was looking for somebody to play with. And you know what? And happened to have a little coin on him. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm decent looking enough. I'm tall enough. I'm well dressed enough. I'm well spoken enough. Send her the drink and let her look my way. As soon as she look, here you go with that.
Most of
that
I'm
ass
trying to think. Most of the time that I can recall, it just wasn't from like no random. It normally be like the owner, or
That's a good place to start.
Something complimentary. I really haven't experienced too many random guys just
I am so thankful for that, my sister, that hasn't been your situation. But however, the reality of so many others is alarming.
Yeah, but
that is the thing that bothers me the most, is that when we talk about certain places, we got to be honest. There are certain cities that have more nightclubs than churches.
Well, but that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It depends on the environment that you're choosing. If you're choosing to be in the type of environment where that is what they use to engage or start
We can't
off,
we can't even say the environment, because one,
it's different places.
What somebody's action does not pre-tell everybody else's situation that is there as well. So we can't place blame on them, the participants of that situation. Now, my situation, and I'm looking at, is like, as a grown man, as a man that's well over 220 pounds, I turned down drinks. I believe literally left them there because of the best case is for me not to participate in that. Why? Because hello is easy to do. And if it is not easy for you to do, well, you need to go back to the drawing board and get some confidence on you being able to speak to people at the lowest level. That was the first thing. Second thing was, you're handing me over a chemical substance. I don't need your help to get intoxicated or intoxicated by anything. So if that is your leeway to be an icebreaker or whatever the case may be, now I have to wonder, what is your agenda? Long or short game? I don't have time.
Everyone's agenda that came out that night.
Oh, my agenda to go out. Well, shit, just to eat the meal and go on about my business.
So what if this person? Okay, there are a lot of pieces that. Okay, so in my head, right, this whole time I'm thinking that the women are at the bar already, most likely at
Some cases.
the bar with a cup, a drink, a glass, something,
or just out on the dance floor, just out on the dance floor, just out.
Even like, I don't really. Okay, I can't say that because I'm not a person go out a whole lot recently, but I don't recall being out on a dance floor and getting the drinks. I recall sitting at a table or the bar.
You hold your drinks in the air on the floor while you getting your moves in. It's a new era. You clearly ain't been out in a long time. So let me tell you how shit goes up in the club.
No, it depends. It like I said, it depends on the environment you in. Like
again, everything you saying about the environment, it holds weight. The only difference
it depends on where you
only
are.
difference is you're talking about a generational age where we all are butting away from each other. We all are butting away from each other. And my situation is this. If you took your grown ass in the club and your phone they charge, come here. I'm gonna smack you. I'm gonna smack you. I hold all rights to just smacking you forwards and backwards. Because you're gonna need that. You need that device.
Right. Absolutely. I agree with that.
So I don't give a pass on, for example, even if you want to correct the situation and you found this person to be attractive and you wanted to see if there was any light and you decided to go within the danger zone and get in that area. Well, here.
You already know that's what people do.
But here's what I'm saying. In the event of that, have the discussion. Have a discussion. Don't even touch the drink. Talk to the person.
You ain't talking to somebody with no music on and no.
What the hell else? Whoa. Why?
Deep. Let me get to know you.
Why? No. I ain't saying get all personal. No, don't. Oh, my mama and my daddy grew up on this side of town.
Most time you talking about was playing. You talking about the attraction. You talking about different things like that. The drinks, the food. You're talking about fun stuff. You're being fun. Okay, that's what you're being. You're being fun, and so use your intuition with a lot of things. Like we have that. If you don't feel like this is something that you don't want to engage in, don't engage in it.
Fuck that feeling. You won't. No. You need to know. Your ass is too grown to be feeling. No, you need to know. I need not to be taking drinks from strangers just because they. All
right. So the moral of this show is don't take drinks from strangers. And guys, don't give women drink. Don't
do not. Right. That's the moral of the story. Punk asses, both of y'all, be ashamed of yourself.
But even though my point is, it's still going to happen.
Today's episode was brought to you by FNU, followed by the number 1.
Fun University.
No, yeah, it was a fun university, all right. Crazy ass people.
But I'm gonna say thank you for having me here.
I appreciate you. I really do. And we didn't get to talk about anything else, but I really do. I apologize to everybody else that came in for football talk. We'll eventually have more discussions on open level and allow people to come in and be a part of it. But the discussion that needed to be had was you're in an environment that has alcohol. There's nothing wrong with that because there's alcohol literally everywhere these days. However, it's the people. You cannot be so trusting to people you do not know that you can make the assumption that this drink is fine to take in. Right. That's not the case. So a lot of these substances where people are not being protected, they have delayed reactions after consumption. This is how people end up getting to their car and, get a little fidgety in the vision, or they pass the hell out and they get picked up by some dude or a couple dudes or whatever the case may be, claiming to be whomever in relationships. Right. So ladies, I'm not telling you not to go out and have your life, not to enjoy yourself, because as my sister pointed out, yeah, anything could be fucking dangerous. Absolutely right. Or you writing your love letter too long could eventually harm you. But at the end of the day, when engaging with someone or someone wants to engage with you, if they cannot participate with you in a simple hello, let it be. And that's not to say that all people that say a simple hello are upbeat either. It just says that I have a little bit more of a direction talking to this crazy motherfucker who can potentially interact at the lowest level of humanity. So all the other motherfuckers that like to send drinks, hey, you're more than welcome to bring your remedial ass over here so I can chop you down. Fake ass T-Pains. I'm so sick of you, nigga.
The officials are ready. The fighters are in the ring, and they are ready. So for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble! Introducing first and world championship titles in a record 8 different weight division, guarantees his place in the Hall of Fame. He's recognized and known the world over as the people's champion.
My name is D-Nice. My name is D-Nice. My name is D-Nice. Taking out your suckers and yeah, and you don't stop.
King, since I fit the description, they tried to dethrone me, but I'm in position. I'll show you the wrath of a car from Olympus. You spoke on my name, bro, I thought we was different. Couldn't tie your own shoes, guess that's why you still tripping. That bitch wasn't loyal, guess karma's your mistress. It's hoes over bros, guess you made your decision. That rat in my family ain't talking about